Morning, welcome back to the channel. I'm Andre and this is my Fox 36 performance conversion to from 160 to 150. Here's the air spring and here's the part number. I don't know if you can read that, but typically this is specific to your fork. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you get the serial number off the back and check the Fox website that gives you the information that you need for your fork parts. Because I don't have all the tools, like the special tool, actually it's the special tool you use to pull stuff out. I'm going to show you how to essentially take this apart, the short steps to do the air spring replacement, and maybe you can do it yourself. Otherwise, there are other videos with a lot more detail. If you want to look at that, you're quite welcome to. If you want to ask any questions, you know how it works, drop some comments down below and let's get to it. Ready? So this is how it starts. First off, you're going to need some tools. I have a little bucket here that I use to catch the oil that may spill, that's on the ground, right? Of course, the replacement air spring, 150 mil travel, some Allen keys, shock pump, some slick oleum, slick honey, a syringe for putting your 20 and 5 weight oil back in. You need this special, this is a Fox 32 millimeter socket head, but you can get one. See this, how it's flat here? What you want, you can buy one of these from Amazon or your favorite big box store, and then you can have somebody with a grinder just take the chamfer, which is that little edge off, right? Because this is so flat that, this side is so flat that without this you can end up spinning off and rounding the edges, which you don't want. You want a flathead screwdriver and a couple of awls or picks to help you get the lock ring. That's this thing here that's in here out. You want a torque wrench, some gloves, a dead blow hammer, and a socket set, because you need the socket set to get these off, right? Anyway, so start by undoing the cover. Then you need to remove this. I'm gonna take it to the minus, to the plus. Okay, turn all the way to the plus. Bring it back a little bit so I can get into wrong size. Turn all the way to the plus. Undo the cap. Set screw. Put that somewhere safe. Oh, by the way, have your phone with your favorite video ready so that you can make sure you're doing all the steps right. Right, 50 millimeter Allen key for the damper side. Just loosen it off for a bit. Then on this side, put this down, get yourself a 10 millimeter, not Allen key, socket head. And yes, I need a little adapter for this one. There you go. Break this one free. Now the idea is, normally you take these right off, okay, and you would use that special tool that Fox has or somebody has to tap these out. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these screws on like this, okay, and I'm going to get my big fat dead blow hammer and I'm holding this while this falls off, right? Because you know no tool is any good until it falls off at least once on the ground. There you go. Right, oh, there it went. Right. There's the oil. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot cardboard. Nice big piece of cardboard or a drop sheet or something, just to keep any oil spillage from ending up all over your floor, right? Remember, cardboard, drop sheet, one of the plastic lined ones. I'm gonna put this to sit here, out of the way. Okay, keep it tipped up slightly so that any residual oil stays there. Okay, Next thing is I'm gonna put some gloves on. So let's get this rubber ring just tucked back up here like this. So now take your cap off. What Fox has said is they show you just using a paper towel and a screwdriver or a small Allen key. I don't like to do that. I prefer to release this slowly through the shock pump. So just gonna get this right down to 0. Because the last thing you need is when you take this off for this to explode in your face. I can now feel that there's no air left in here. So one of the recommendations also is to put your rebound damper all the way back in to protect it. Up. More oil. In here, just get some of this oil out of the way. In here, if you look really carefully, you can see the metal ring. So what I'm going to do with this is, carefully remove it. There was a little bit of air in there. Okay, the clip has been removed from the back here, and I've got all of the new stuff out, right? So the new air spring, got some slick oleum, I've got the clip, sorry, here's the old clip. And what we're going to do next is we're going to pull this piece. So you got your little 32mm socket head, put your socket wrench in there, undo, right? Once you get that loose, it off, and at some point it gets easier just to take off. Pull this out, check how many spacers. Looks like I've got 1. So Fox has a little table that recommends 0 for 170mm travel, 1 for 160, 2 for 150, and so on. You can look it up at the Fox website. Now we're going to remove the air spring. Okay, it comes out. Look at how nice and clean that is. So I'm going to steal some of this grease off of here just so I can continue. I've got this one all greased up a bit already, so it's ready to go, but you can never have too much grease, right? You want longevity, more grease, slipperier the better. Okay, so now I'm going to install this in here. What I do is make sure that this is all the way in. A good hard push. Take the new clip, slip it on, fight with it, make sure it's in. I heard that little click. Give us a pull. Good, it's not coming out. Then what you're going to do is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these gloves off because now they're all greasy. It's going to make me almost impossible to handle anything. I need 3 cc's of 20 weight oil. I don't know if this oil settles or anything. This is the gold. Open it up. Reach in here. This is a 20 ml syringe, so I just need 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Pull that out. There we go. Put this back here. Now, I'm gonna ride this because I'm a little heavier with 1 spacer, but I do need 2. So I'm gonna drop this back in. I'm gonna grab a paper towel because it does feel a little greasy from me handling it earlier. Hand tighten it. Then socket wrench time. There's a spec for this. I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna work on it with my torque wrench, but for right now I'm just snugging it up. What Fox recommends is that you pressure this back up, and it says for a rider between 180 and 210, I don't think you can see this, but you need 82 to 95 pounds. So what I'm going to do is probably push this back up to somewhere around, where's this? I'm going to pump this back up to about just over 80. So these, funnily enough, people don't know this, but these are really nice gauges, very accurate. But when you pump one of these up, what you have to be aware is that if you want 90, you should go to 115, because I've measured it, and when you pull your shock pump off of your shock or your fork, you lose 15 psi. So I want about 85, so I'm going to go to 100. Yes, and don't be alarmed when you start pumping. It's like nothing's happening, then all of a sudden you start getting pressure. Okay, so we're going to go to 100. You know what, maybe we'll just go to about 80, because I don't need to set it just yet. This is just to get it back together. We're at 70. We take it up to about 85. Right, 85. Okay, now we unscrew. All right, got the air side done and pressured up. Now here's something really cool, right? Look at the size of these two bolts. So there is no way that you could accidentally put these together wrong, because the bolt sizes are different and they'll only fit one way. Okay, so what we do now is slip this back together. Okay, there you go. I'm just trying to make sure. Make sure everything lines up like that, right? But then you want to pull back a bit, because what you have to do now is we have to add the oil. This is from Fox, okay? So what they're saying is, you probably can't see this very well, but on the air side, which is this side here, okay? What we need to do is we need to put 10 cc's of 20 weight oil. 20 mils. This is 20 weight oil. Oh, come on. Oh, pull up. All right. Because there's a little bit in the syringe, and then I'm gonna just go up a little bit more, okay? So, air side, make sure you're looking at the right side. Damper side, air side, 10 cc's. Okay, and the damper side, we have to put 40 cc's. Really, really light stuff. 20 cc's. And we got to put 40 in here. Right. 40 cc's. Just get the nuts exposed and grab one of your picks. Get the old crush washer out. Okay, not like it's terribly old. Give it an inspection. Okay, put the new crush washer on here. Make sure this is clean. Right, see there's a new crush washer in place. Too oily for me to grab it, but it's there. Put the nut on. Okay, hand tighten that. Grab the damper side, Make sure the washer is there, or drop it on here. Come here, you. And then tighten this down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to snug these up before I torque them down. Okay, so now that you've got this back together, grab your torque wrench, and depending on which fork you're tightening up and the age of the fork, these torque specs are different, right? So basically all you want to do is make sure you get to your specified torque. Same thing for the damper side. If you have any questions, see how simple this was? Take your time. If you need, I'm going to drop a link to an older Fox video. It's pretty old, so these values may have changed again depending on your fork, and I will put a link to an article that I sort of followed, which was pretty good step by step, but the video and the article go together. Anyway, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and as always, dress less, ride more, ride smart, ride safe. See you on the trails. Take care.